Hi everyone, I'm Duozz. I have already uploaded so many videos about eFootball guides and tutorials to improve all of your gameplay. In today's video, I will sum up with 10 most vital gameplay tips for beginners so that all of them can also practice well and improve by the help of those tips. So let's start with the first tip. Understand your players. When you are playing with a new player, you don't have any experience of how that player will act in any kind of scenarios. So first thing you have to do as a beginner is to understand your players well. How one particular player moves, how he defends if he is a defender, or how he attacks if he is a forward. If you know your players, then you can eventually improve your gameplay a lot. Let's move to the second tip. Understand your opponents. When you are playing a real-time match, the first thing you need to do is to read your opponent. The faster you read them, the better you can play against them. Remember, do not play with one casual playing method, because in that case your opponents can read your moves easily. Means if you are playing from the wings with crosses the most, try to play passing based core attacks as well in the same match. This will confuse your opponents. Now the third tip, explore varieties of formations. Everyone have their own playing styles, so after choosing your play style, you should play with different formations to adopt every types of positioning and gameplay methods. If you play with only one type of formation patterns, then you are just missing the enjoyable part of the game. Exploring a game is the best way to improve your gameplay skills, so try different formation and practice with those. Remember, you can even change your formation during a match, so your versatility will help you if you need to change the formation immediately. So let's move to the fourth tip. Make your passing skills stronger. The player who can pass very well can easily outrun tough situations without multiple fails. The art of passing is very useful against any kind of players, so perform lots of passes and attack by the help of passing. You can learn passing in details from my videos, but for now, here are some common tips to improve your passing. First, select good midfielders who have good passing stats. Second, if your players have special passing skills like one-touch pass, through passing, low lofted pass, no-look pass, then it will help you a lot while passing. Third, perform the pass towards a player who isn't marked by any of your opponent's players. Fourth, if there is any free space in front of your player, then perform through pass. Otherwise, avoid it most of the times because nowadays through passing is not working good in eFootball. Now let's move to the fifth tip. Use individual instructions. The new individual instructions is very useful feature and helps a lot while playing. Remember to check your individual instruction before starting every match. There are a lots of things you need to know about individual instructions. I'll recommend you to watch my video about this topic after completing this video. I'll provide the links in the description. So tip number 6 is be comfortable with your control. Most of the time we avoid this point. Ignoring your control settings is the worst thing you can do to your gameplay. First, set up your control as per your playing style. You can change so many things in the controls, but remember to place the buttons in right places. Then set your joystick. You can make your joystick fixed or movable, and you can even increase or decrease its movement input range too. As a beginner, play with fixed joystick with medium or large movement input range. Then check the other settings too. Remember, this is one-time work, so do not ignore these settings. Now here is your 7th tip. Practice free kicks and corner kicks. Scoring goals from free kicks and corner kicks are way difficult than you imagine. As a beginner, you will struggle a lot in the free kicks. For this, you can regularly practice in the training grounds to improve day by day. You can place the ball anywhere and change the free kick taker anytime. And also practice the both corner kicks with both types of players. There are a lots of new features arrived in the corner kicks, so watch my video about it to understand better. So let's move to the 8th tip. Practice player dribblings. Performing dribbles are not that easy when you are playing against real-time players. To dribble, you need to flick the joystick twice towards the direction you want to make the move. There are varieties of dribbling techniques available, and also there are lots of good dribblers available like Neymar, Ronaldinho, Messi, Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Salah, Son and much more. Use a player who is good at dribbling and ball control to perform a perfect dribble. Physical contact and balance also matters if the player is marked by opponent players. Keep in mind that do not perform a dribble towards the opponent player's side, and you can easily overcome pressure marking by the help of certain dribbling. so practice well. So the ninth tip is making a lots of shots. Not every shot you perform will make it to a goal. None of us can predict that a shot in a vital area can be scored. So make sure to perform every single shot within a possible shooting range to improve your scoring chance. But that not means you will spam the shoot button every time. I am trying to say that do not make unnecessary movements in the finishing line or your player will be tackled. Perform a clean smooth curl shot or a stunning shot to score a proper goal from it. And also increase the number of shots with every attack. If you attack your opponent 10 times, then you should perform at least 6 or 7 shots from that. So here is the 10th and last tip. Understand timing. Timing is the most vital thing for any movements. As a beginner, you just need to practice a lot to understand proper timings while playing online matches. See, when you are playing against AI opponents, then the gameplay will be smoother and faster compared to online matches. If you notice, there is a little delay before every movement you perform in the online matches. So you need to react at the perfect time or your players will lose the move because of that time delay. Remember, the more you will play, the better you can understand the tips I have shared with you. Everyone was a beginner once, so keep practicing and do not forget to enjoy the game. Take it easy and simple. And for your help, I have made individual videos for tips in details. You can watch every video from my guide playlist and you can check the beginner's guide playlist from here.